Hey guys, so welcome back to Crystal Unfiltered Tarot. Wow, the picture is so grainy. Right, Jeremiah's about to come into the readings tonight. Hey Anonymous, how are you? I'm doing some questions on myself. Of course. I don't feel very good, but I'm okay. I have this little, I don't know, I've just not been feeling myself lately. I have this little thing I'm playing with that I got in one of my packages. So I'm asking yes and no questions. Hi Bianca. Hi Rob. How are you? Hey, Marissa's coming on to do her questions. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any more questions. Other than that, we'll see. But while we're waiting for her, Bianca, if you do have a question, I could do it. You could be first. I just don't know how many I'll be able to do. So let me know. She's probably going to take a little bit longer than I'll leave it at that. What's up? What's new with you, Rob? Hi, Bree. Still looking for the cat. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get any more thoughts? Not since last time. I was? No, I haven't had any more downloads about the cat. What happened, honey? Oh, hold on real quick. Okay, send me your question, Bianca. And then when Marissa gets on, I'm going to do her questions. And then if anybody else wants questions, and I'm up for it, then if there is a moderator in the room, try to get my attention by texting me and asking me. So I'm not putting prices up as far as right now, unless people say they do want to send in for one of the three options. Okay. Is this a yes or no question? Okay. All right. So we're going to start with Bianca's question. If Marissa comes in, please let her know. She'll be next. Never makes me cough. What the heck? Okay. So Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this question for Bianca. Her question is, did things end between Kenny and I? Okay, let me set up the timer. Okay. You'll have to tell me in a little bit, Rob, about the hills. Okay, let's see. Are things done between Kenny and Bianca? Okay, so I'm actually using this new board that I have. It's not new, but a board I've been working with. And it has different options. Now I'm going to ask myself from the regular way I do it, are things over between Kenny and Bianca? Okay, so both, this one said no, and this one said no, so let's pull some cards. What's going on with Kenny? It tells you like months, days, letters, yes, no, possibly, check again, numbers, a bunch of stuff. So I just asked to see if it was accurate. It's been accurate lately because I've been working with it. And so even though it went like this, that it was no, that's no, because I could turn it any way and it could be no for it. It depends on which way you have it turned. But I had it turned like this, and it went like no, I'm sorry. I had it turned like this, and it went like this, which would be a yes. But because it says no, it's a no. And then I did it my own way with my pendulum, and it said no. So what is going on, Kenny? Why? I'm imagining that you guys are not, you haven't gotten a text. And that's why you're asking this question, correct? Okay. Kenny, what's up? Why aren't you communicating with Bianca? She wants to know, are you over it with her? Are you done with her? Or why did you stop texting with her? I was reading his energy. When I said dropped, I didn't mean, I did say you because I went and looked and I did say that, but I didn't mean it like that. I meant like, okay, you said what you said. Hi, Shell. Hi, Shell. You said what you said, and then he responded with that passive aggressive message that he sent you, and then didn't respond back to you. And so I meant dropped the conversation. That's what I meant. I never meant that he dropped you. So let's see what's going on in his brain. Yeah. So it was about the text that you sent because that's communication. The Eight of Wands is communication. Okay. Well, you're very insecure, Kenny, if that's a reason to not talk to her for 2 days or since yesterday or whatever it was. So why are you upset? He's just being insecure again. He did this before. Love you too, Shell. He did this before with you, Bianca, when you said something else, and I can't remember it right this second. But it was the reason why when you said you were um, deactivating your Instagram, he didn't believe you, right? So when you texted him what we know you said, he was like, oh, really? So she has a work husband, so she's working with somebody that she flirts with. That's not making me feel good about myself. Dude, bro, I haven't even met you. So, like, it really bugged me. Hi, Shamika. It really bugged me. And that's why I said I was reading his energy. But I'm also not allowing, like, I put myself, unless I'm working this week, I have told myself or told spirit, do not tell me anything. So, unless you're going to get on here and ask a question, pay for a question, I just wasn't going to get into it. But with that devil, that is like him being insecure, him having an attitude, because that was an attitude. Like back in the day, ask Shell, we're 43 years old. And if a guy says to you, oh, work husband, Coolio, Folio. That's what that means. Like, oh, okay. Oh, you have a work husband? All right, cool. Like, whatever. And I don't like when men act like this. It's a pussy ass. Sorry, I know you like him a lot, but it's a pussy ass response. And then for you to like be like, no, 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 that's not what I meant. And you were trying to fix it, which shows that you were trying to fix it and like act like, no, it's just like he's just my friend. That's just the second you wrote the third text, that's when he said, I'm not texting her back. When you wrote, no, I just joke around with him, and that's when it was like, oh my God, you just rubbed salt in the wound. To him, not me. I think he's being a pansy right now. Okay. But to him, he felt like you were shaking salt in the wound by mentioning like, oh yeah, I'm like that with my girls here at work. And you should have said and the guys. You just should have said that. But you didn't, and that's okay. Right, Shell? When you say Coolio, it's more like Coolio Folio. Like this is like 90s talk. So it's surprising. This one is, yes, Shamika. I could put pricing up if you wanted to if you want to pay for a question, I could post the okay. So it shows that you did that because you were just trying to backtrack. You didn't have any ill intent. Yes, you can. Right after this, I will post it, honey. I have 2.5 minutes left, Shamika. I'll put the pricing up and how you could pay. All right, let's see. So don't worry because he's not gone. He keeps bringing up, I'm telling you, there's an ex that he still is disturbed by. There's an ex he is still disturbed by. The Six of Cups is the ex. The Seven of Swords is either lying, or cheating, right? Obviously, you're not cheating. The Five of Pentacles is feeling abandoned. And so I think he has a lot of insecurities about girls working with dudes. And you just said something that you did not intend to, you intended it to be funny and cute and like sweet. And when you said, like, I do that with my girls here at work and my work husband, laugh out loud. I know what you meant by that. I know that you were being innocent, but the fact that he reiterated what you said um and said sorry, reiterated what you said by saying, "Oh, a work husband, coolio, coolio." And that was his last response. You then wrote like, "Oh no, not like that." And then you wrote again and you said something, I forget exactly what you wrote, but you were like, "I just play, babe," or something like that. And then you were like, "I just joke around with him." So like when he put the work husband and then the last text him, like there is a specific guy that she, but you don't need to feel bad, Bianca. You don't need to feel bad. He hasn't even set up a fucking date yet. You guys have been talking for over a month. You don't need to feel bad. I get that you were like, okay, if I hurt his feelings, then I'm gonna, I'm gonna say something to apologize. Are you serious? Okay. Well, I don't know if you want to do the extended because that's all I got out of this. Yeah, I know I'm crystal unfiltered. I am unfiltered, and you might feel like my tone is strong, but to it's to like make you understand you said something you probably shouldn't have. Okay, I'm gonna post the prices so that Shamika can send hers in, and then I'll do the other 5 minutes for you, the extended. Okay, let me get it. I was looking for it and looking for it, and now it's gone. Let me see. Shamika, how can you pay? Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. Which one do you need? I'm looking for the prices right now. Hold on one second. No problem, Bianca. Sorry, let me just find the live. Okay, so I just posted it. Oh, PayPal. I could do PayPal. Just use my email where it says Zelle, Shamika, where it says Zelle, the email that is posted there, use that email. If you want to do PayPal, you use my email. Send me $1 first. Okay, send $1 first to make sure it goes through. and I'll tell you if I get it, and to make sure you have the right account since you're the first time with me. You need Cash App? Okay. Can somebody hold on, I'll do it real quick. You want Cash App? Okay. Oh my god, I'm writing everything wrong. No, I'm not. Okay, so Cash App is Crystal Unfiltered, TAR. There is no OT. Make sure you only send me $1. Okay? And then if I tell you I get it, it's Crystal, CRYSTAL, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, it's the money sign, Crystal Unfiltered, TAR. There is no OT. It was too long. So you have the options of a yes or no question that comes with 5 minutes of detail. An in-depth is 20, and then an extended is 30. Oh, see, I didn't post the right one. Oh well. The extended is 30, which is what we're gonna do with Bianca. Okay, Bianca, you still want the 5 more minutes to see if this thing will get back on track? Okay, let me start. Hi, Tara. Okay, so let me start the 5 minutes for Bianca. I don't know where the heck Marissa is. She was supposed to text me an hour and 10 minutes ago. All right, here we go. So he has something. He's still attached to getting hurt by an ex. And so when you said that, it just was a trigger for him. And the trigger made him bounce. Like he wanted to just be like, because you guys are sitting here calling each other baby and everything. You guys haven't even met. Like if I was in that position, I would be livid. I would be livid, but you get to do your own life. So I would have he would have been gone from everything on my phone, everything on my mind. If you're supposed to see him tomorrow and he doesn't come through, Bianca, you need to start thinking about who you're actually dealing with because there's a reason why things aren't going. But this is what you want. I'm reading your energy. You want the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. You want a long term relationship with this person. And this person is making you for 30 days or more think that that's what he is interested in also. Yep, see? The Four of Wands, a relationship, love, commitment, relationship. You're hoping for the words to match the actions. And so right now it's saying that it's the 10 of swords. Like right now he's like at that moment he decided I don't want to talk to her. It's making me triggered. I need some time alone. But somebody needs to reach out and make a decision. Okay? And I think it needs to be you. I think with the Queen of Swords, you need to say, hey, are we still hanging out tomorrow or not? Okay. Okay, Shamika, I got the dollar, so you could send me the rest, honey, on whichever question you're going to do, and you'll be next. So it shows that in order to make him still like bring up tomorrow, you're going to have to send a text. You're going to have to send a text saying, hey, I need to figure out my day tomorrow since it's my only day off. Are we still hanging out or not? Because at this point, if you wait on him, tomorrow's going to go by and it's just going to buy him some more bullshit time. I know that you like him a lot. Like, that's what's coming out. I know your feelings for him. It's okay, Tara. Um, don't worry about it. Um, the Two of Cups, like, you're wanting this to work out. Like, you really, really like him. And I think he really, really liked you too. But he does not. Okay, thank you, honey. Um, I just got it. You'll be next, sweetheart. So don't post your question until I let you know, okay? Give me just a minute. So it feels like you are very confused because you feel like, dude, we text on and off all day long, every day. I'm happy. This guy finally makes me happy. Well, he cannot get mad at these stupid little things. First, he got mad and didn't talk to you, which shows not good communication skills, right? He got upset because he thought that you weren't into him anymore and that you actually were going to block him. And then when he saw that you texted him, he was like, oh, okay, I'm jumping back on the train with Bianca because I see that she didn't drop me, right? But he needs to learn. You can't just do that. We can't be texting back and forth when we don't know each other in person yet. And all of a sudden, I don't get a response from you. That is not okay. And I think you said something about getting anxiety from this. Like it, it's his behavior is not okay. Um, do I think it's done? No, I don't think it's done. But if I were you, I would not wait until tomorrow. I would text him immediately. And I would say, I wouldn't even mention yesterday. I would just say, I don't know, girls, should she say, haven't heard from you, dot, 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 need to plan my only day off. Are we still hanging out? Question mark. What I want to ask the girls that are in here is, should she say the first part? Because I am hyped up. I am like mad because this is my friend, right? Should she say, haven't heard from you? Or should she just leave that out, act like she doesn't care? I think that that's better. I think you should immediately text him and say, are we still hanging out tomorrow or not? Question mark. Because I'm going to plan my day otherwise. That's obvious. Say hi. Is tomorrow still on? If not, thank you, Tara. That's a much nicer way to say it. I am very, you guys know me. I'm like Taurus rising. I'm a Leo. I should be a lot happier and sweeter, but I am a Taurus rising, and my Taurus comes out. So you're right. No, that's because Bianca already, when she said, oh yeah, that's how I act at work with my girlfriend or like the girls that work here and my house husband or work husband. He then got upset by her saying work husband. He has no right to be mad at her for saying work husband. A work husband could be your best friend. It could be a gay guy. It could be an old guy. It could be somebody she has no interest in whatsoever. Thank you. Bianca, listen to these women. I know she wants it to work out so badly. She does. But he's already controlling. Exactly. And she has not met him yet. Exactly. And it's the second time he's done this. Oh, just the fact that he said, oh, work husband, Julio. And then you like basically were like, no. Like, don't take it that way. I was just joking around. No. I just joke around with him. That gave him all the power, Bianca. So take the power back. And I'm telling you, like, think about it. You don't have to take my advice, but if you want this to go somewhere, you guys need to meet. And so if he just does what he does and just doesn't communicate and says a passive aggressive text, and then you have to feel like you're the one trying to chase him. No. So I would write, it's freaking Sunday night. You're supposed to hang out tomorrow. So what did Tara says? Tara said, I missed what she said. I missed what you said, Tara. Bianca could probably look through it. Okay, she said to say, hi, is tomorrow still on? If not, I'm making other plans. And leave it at that. Don't say sorry about last night. Don't say nothing. Just say hi. And she's right. That sounds a lot more nice. Hi, are we still hanging out tomorrow? Otherwise, I'm gonna make other plans. Or otherwise, I am. Yeah. If you don't, and then if you hear nothing back, he isn't worthy of your time. That's true. I don't know. This Kenny guy goes up and down with me. I like him, then I don't, then I do, then I don't, then I do, then I don't. But you need to be direct, but you have to be polite, unlike me. Okay, I'm gonna change that. So that was the end of that. All I can see basically is that you still have a chance. You still could see him tomorrow, but I wouldn't leave it up to him. You need to send a text and say hi, because I would have left that hi word out. Hi, are we still on for tomorrow? Otherwise, I'm making other plans. You already know I'm a bitch, Crystal, and I'm just as much of a bitch. So I know how to be polite when needed. Oh, I haven't learned that yet. Okay, where is my girl? Where is my girl? Oops. Let me see. Hold on. Me? I always feel like I sound too mean. Like I'm like telling people what to do. It's just the energy is coming out and I'm reading their energy, not mine. See how I've calmed down? That's because this is me. That sounds good. And guys, I'm not a bitch. I'm not sure how to be mean. I know, but you also don't want to look like the one that's chasing him. Tell you that. He's used to that. It's exactly what he's used to. I told you, he had multiple women in his pocket. Multiple women. You need to stand out in order. Yeah, he's playing into it. Because she's too nice. She's too nice. And it's okay to be too nice, but it's not okay for this guy to get mad and drop the texting conversation when you guys were texting back and forth just because you said, like, oh, yeah, my work husband. Everybody says they have a work husband. Like, maybe you shouldn't have said it, but you did. I know, but you'll get played if you're too much of a sweetheart. He's leaving options open or something way and not committing to meeting with us. So exactly, that's what I'm saying. He's had every opportunity in the world to meet her. Okay, I'm moving on. Where is where's the girl that already paid? Shamika, are you here, honey? Where the heck is Marissa? Okay, Shamika, give me 1 minute. Okay, Shamika, you can post your question. I don't know, Tara. I'll answer you after Shamika. I usually don't. I'm not that kind of psychic that goes like, sit down and I'm gonna tell you something. But I mean, we can always see what happens. Okay. Who does William really want to be with, me or Star? Ooh, that's a good question. All right, so let's pull. Let's pull. Sorry, I'm getting a little. I need to stay focused. Hold on, real quick. Okay, yeah, Tara, think of one. Thank you, Bianca. Yeah, you could pay me the rest next week. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you. All right. So, Jeremiah and Samantha, thank you for Bianca's question and answer. But Bianca, you need to text him and say, are we still on for tomorrow? And if he doesn't reply, you got your answer. If he replies, you'll get your answer. Okay? Do that so that you don't have to worry about it, or so that you don't put off your plans tomorrow and waiting on him. That's all. You don't even have to say, like, otherwise I'm making other plans. You could just put, hi, are we still on tomorrow for tomorrow or not? Question mark. Yes, but I'm going to do Shamika first. Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, I'm going to do welcome. Well, it's a Shamika or I think I'm saying your name wrong. Either way, it looks very beautiful. Shamika. 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 Okay, Shamika. Is that how I was saying it? Shamika. All right, let me start. So, Shamika, we okay, yeah. Who does William really want to be with, me or Star? All right, Jeremiah and Samantha. So the in-depth questions are 10 minutes. I'm starting the clock now. Jeremiah and Samantha are my spirit guides. So I want to bring up what are their names? Okay, William. So Jeremiah, how does William feel about Shamika compared to Star? So I'm going to pull 5 cards for Shamika. Oh, they're switching it to the right, and 5 cards for Star on the left. All right, William, who do you want to be with? I'm going to have you pull 5 cards. Give me 5 cards for Shamika on the right and for Star on the left. And we will figure out who you intend to be with. Is Star like, who's been with William? Is Star Williams somebody, or is it just you and her, or is Star like an ex-girlfriend? Who is Star to him, not you? Or is he just dating 2 people and it's you and a girl named Star and you don't know much about her? Okay, Star. How do you feel about Star, William? How do you feel about Star? How do you feel about Star? Star and William have a son together. I told you. I knew it. Okay, so this is when my psychic gifts come in quickly because I automatically knew that you were the newer person and that Star was somebody that he had a relationship with. Okay, so he has a son with her. Let me keep pulling cards. Okay, they are in contact, probably based on. Okay, how. Okay, let me wait. Okay, so they definitely broke up. She said she's known him 14 years. All right, let's see what your cards are. I pulled hers. It looks like I'll explain them in a minute and I'll show you the cards. I'm pulling the 5 cards for you. How do you feel about being with Shamika versus being with Star? William, how do you feel about being with Shamika versus being with Star? Okay. Wow. All right, so here we go. Give me 1 second, I'll explain everything. Okay, so I'm going to say that I think that it's you, but I think that Star is holding him back. I'm going to talk as fast as I can to give you as much detail as I can because I do timed readings, okay? So I'm going to ask Jeremiah and Samantha, I want you to bring William to me. Do you still have residual feelings for Star? Okay, so I knew that would be a yes. So of course he still has feelings for her because of the history with her, because of having the son with her. But who do you see yourself more being in a relationship with Shamika over Star? Do you see yourself being in a relationship with Shamika instead of or over Star? Okay, so they gave me exactly what I got. So here's how he feels about Star. Okay. He feels that they have to communicate due to sharing a son. But when they do communicate, it doesn't go very well. Because he said he wasn't happy with her and that he loves me and wants to talk, but still deals with her because they have an 8-year-old son together. but wants more threat, but uses the kid against him. Yeah, he's telling the truth. He is. He says that she contacts him, like he only wants to communicate with her because about the son, but she finds reasons, just like you just said, to come in at any time. She doesn't have any respect for his personal life, with his like personal life with you. She'll just call or text at any point. So she comes in and she can be nasty. She's very manipulative. It's like their relationship is over with the tower. It's over. Um, and he's sad about that. I feel that there was reasons that maybe that I don't know right this second, that he ended up like he wanted the fairy tale. He wanted two parents to grow, like his son to grow up. When she was like, we lived together, I was like, okay, so I moved 4 hours away. He was mad about me moving. Oh shit. Do they live together now? We have 3.5 minutes. Do they live together now? I need to move on to your side. Okay. Whether they do or they don't, she doesn't want him. But she manipulates his mind. She manipulates his time. She makes him like he is alone. He is not with her. Their relationship is over, but she constantly shows herself. So if she feels like he might start liking somebody like you, she's going to try to get in the middle of it, okay? But you can trust what he says. I want you to hear that loud and clear. So when I'm reading this is now your cards, okay? The 4 of Wands, which is a relationship. Whoa, so this is what he wants out of you. He wants a relationship. There is the moon. So we're going to have to find out what the moon is. The moon is either that he has not let you know how he truly feels about you, or there's a secret. He looks at you as the Empress. He puts you on a pedestal. Okay? He is scared to get hurt because the star, his ex star, hurt him. Okay? She hurt him a lot. And so now he puts his walls up and he gets scared to let a new woman in, which is you. But over the next 0 to 4 weeks, he is going to make a conclusion. He is going to give you an answer. And that answer is going to be that he wants to be with you. So let me just find out what the moon is. So your question is, does he really want to be with me or does he want to be with you? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. Okay, let's find out what the moon is. We have 1 more minute and then you could send in the $10 and I'll do the $10 is 5 more minutes and you could tell me what you want to dig more into. But you did that fast. Thank you, Shamika. Okay, what is the moon? The moon, it's gonna go off in less than a minute, and then you could tell me what you want me to look into. In the 5 more minutes, you could let me know what you want me to look into. What is the moon being clarified by? Oh my god! I love this. Okay, so so the Two of Cups, obviously, is that he feels like he has a connection with you, a very strong connection. The Two of Cups is soulmate connection. Um, I think that he likes you a lot, so much that he's scared to let you in because he has been hurt so badly by Star. Um, but the Six of Wands means that he knows that this is going to be a challenge, but he knows you're worth it. He knows you're worth it. Okay, so the timer just went off. So I want to ask you two questions. You moved 4 hours away. Do you mean away from him? I felt that he was asking me to marry him. 4 months of dating. Oh shit. And let me guess, they were not married. I'm a psychic, just so you know. I'm not just a tarot reader. They were not married, correct? Or they haven't been, at least. Okay, there you go. He wants commitment with you. He wants a relationship with you. But at the same time, he's scared that Star is going to ruin it with her manipulation tactics. Does that make sense? So I want to know, when you say that, so you must have talked to Star, is what I'm getting. I was like, okay, so I moved 4 hours away. So are you saying you now live 4 hours away from him? I told her if he wanted you, he would have married you a long time ago. And I shouldn't take 14 years from a man to know what he wants. Exactly. You go, girl. Yes. Okay, so just let me know, what do you want me to look into more for this 5 minutes? So you moved 4 hours away from him. That's what this challenge is now. The challenge is the chase. The challenge is that you moved. You're doing everything right. Let me just let you know. I'm reading your energy, I'm reading his energy, and I'm reading Star's energy. You're doing everything right to get this man to chase you. And he wants to meet and talk now. Yep. Okay, so you paid $10 extra. Where it's a 5 minutes. So what do you want me to look into in these 5 minutes? What he wants to say to you, maybe, when he meets and talks to you? Okay, let me start the 5 minutes. I don't know if Tara's still on here. Tara, you could go next, and then Marissa. But Marissa is in line. Okay. He wants to meet and talk now. All right, so let's start the 5 minutes. In a second. Hold on. After this one, I'm going to need a little short break. But Tara, if you don't have a question, we can see. Oh, and Bianca still has the yes or no. So what I'm going to do is finish Shamika. Shamika, I really like your energy, girl. Okay, and then I'm going to do Bianca because Bianca paid first. And then I'm going to take, I'm going to do Shamika. Then I'm going to take a break. Then I'm going to organize who goes next. It'll be Bianca, and then it'll be probably Marissa, unless Tara did think of a question. And then that's probably where I'm ending tonight. Okay, so let's start the 5 minutes. Okay, William. We're gonna, yeah, you know what? She's nasty. She's Star. I could pick up on her. Well, she's very insecure as well. Exactly. She's nasty. She's insecure. She's manipulative. He really wanted it to work, right? But you have a very good point. If in 14 years he didn't marry you, does it cost you money? It shouldn't. Do you have Zelle, Tara? I'll text you right after this one, Tara. It doesn't cost anybody to do Venmo, does it? It costs me to do Venmo. Yeah, it costs me. Like when I switch it to my bank, it'll charge me, not you. I told her there's a placeholder, and that's my husband, not hers. I love you. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys, I'm going to be focused in on this reading right now, okay? Here we go. Okay, William, what do you want to say? Benjamin said he will go across the street to get money. Can I give you cash when you're done? Yes. Yeah, girl. I told her, she's a placeholder. I love it. Okay, what? Oh, look at him. He is planning to be the emperor. Everybody thinks the emperor is such a dick. He's a, he's a judgmental ass. No, I love the emperor. The emperor is somebody who finally stands up and takes action. So I love this. To the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups also, people think of friendships. It's not. This is a reuniting. So he does want, like, if he said he will plan to see you or meet you halfway or come out to where you live to talk to you, he means it. He is very, very honest. I have to say that. Not a lot of men come through being very honest. We have peace between us and are like kids when we were together, just good vibes and laughter. But between them, they fuss all the time. Exactly. Oh, you texted him, Bianca? Yeah. Okay. Okay. He's gonna tell. Wow. This guy is. Yeah. When you say he's yours, he's yours. Look at this energy. So the last card. So the three cards. The Emperor, the Three of Cups to the Four of Wands means he wants to see you in person. He wants to tell you his true feelings. He wants to tell you he wants to be with you and not her. And you're going to be very outright, very outspoken, saying, I do not want you guys living together. I do not want this. I do not want that. You guys need to only talk about your son or the kids, whatever. The son, and he's gonna say that he has made the decision. The Two of Wands is making a final decision to end with the Death card the relationship, like not the relationship, yeah, his relationship with Star, even though they're not a relationship as in boyfriend and girlfriend. What I'm saying is he can't take the conflict. He understands now that she is what got in between you guys. She is the reason that you moved 4 hours away because you weren't going to deal with it. And that you're a queen and you're a princess, and that he is going to say that he's willing to abandon her in that way and let her know that he wants to be with you, because I don't know how long you moved since you moved, but the Nine of Swords energy is awful. It's insomnia, it's depression, it's anxiety, it's he can't get you out of his mind. He really wants you. I promise you that. I know he's going to cause problems, but needs to set boundaries. Exactly. I have no problem with dealing with his son. They can co-parent. Exactly. Julius lost if it doesn't work out. He sounds immature, not to be rude towards your interests. But that's lame. I've been through 2 months since you moved. All I'm saying is that Shamika has done everything right. She has done everything right. She said, I'm not going to put up with you and Star being in, like, Star does not need to be in our relationship. So she's done everything right. She has told herself, I'm worthy of more, so I'm going to move 4 hours away from you. And if you really want to be with me, you're going to come get me. You're going to come find me. You're going to come and tell me and not and show me and not just tell me that you want to be with me, and you're going to show me over time with your actions, and I need to see that the relationship you have, because the one thing bad about William, that was the time's up. But I'll say this. The one thing that you need to watch with William, which I can feel you already know, is that you need action, you don't need words. You need what you said. You need him to put up he needs to put up boundaries, otherwise you're gone. You're done. And you need to make it like really sink into his brain that, like, there's a bunch of guys over here that would love to date me. So if you really don't want to lose me, you have to choose one person. You can co-parent with her, but you can't drop everything, because that's what I'm saying, is that she will intentionally contact him, yell at him. She's very manipulative, but he plays into it because he answers. You know what I mean? He answers and he doesn't say, if this is not about our son, do not call me. Period. And if it's about our son, make it only about our son. Don't bring me, don't bring our relationship, don't bring the last 14 years into it. Because at the end of the day, Star does not want William. Star wants William to want her so that he doesn't be with you. So at the end of the day, everybody is losing except for her. Oh, yeah. I would. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, you guys. Bianca, text me what I'm supposed to, what the yes or no is. And then Tara, I feel you. I didn't for years because of my ex. Our ex? Is that what you're talking about? Me and Tara share an ex. It's really bad, but we became friends over it. Okay. I don't know if that's who you're talking about or the one before. Okay, I'll be right back. I need a quick break. Hey, Bianca, can you make a new post that says all questions are closed? Okay. Here we go. Okay, we're going to do Bianca first. In the end, I know that everything does work out for me. I'm not as upset anymore. I'm just a super caring person. My comment was too long. What do you mean? Did it not post? Did it not post because it was too long? I said, don't change. I can feel that you are a caring person. The right person will appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Somebody, or Bianca, please, in all caps, after Marissa, everything is closed. Okay. So that I can take off the pricing. Because I still have Bianca, Tara, 3 questions for Marissa, and 1 or 2 for her mom. That's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm not gonna really look at the chat anymore. You guys can chat to each other. But just so I could focus, I'm going to not really look at the chat. Okay, guys. All right, so I'm going to start. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come back in to tonight's readings. Stop from the writing faded. I didn't even know that. That's funny. Tara, that's funny. I didn't know that it could be too long. Okay, we're going to start with, hold on, let me see what Marissa said. Give me one more second, guys. Yes, I just closed all questions. They will end with you and your mom. I will text you as soon as it's your turn. It will take about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. No problem. All right, guys. I love you all, and I appreciate everything that you're chatting. But you guys can chat to each other, say whatever you want. Alrighty. Let me go to Tara. Okay. All right, Bianca. So your yes or no is gonna start. Where's my phone? Oh, I'm literally reading my phone, and I'm like, "Where's my phone?" Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, please refresh. Let me not get like my energy heightened. Let me just get this question from her. So her question is gonna be, will Kenny at least consider hanging out still tomorrow? And also, or will he reply? So let's check both of those. We could do both of those in 5 minutes, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm going to start with the pendulum. Kenny, come on in. Are you still considering hanging out with Bianca in person tomorrow? Are you still considering hanging out? All right, so that's yes. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to ask the next question. I guarantee you it's a no. So the next question is he going to, is he going to reply? So you did send him the text. What did your text say? What did you text him? I hope what Tara said. Hi, are we still hanging out tomorrow? Okay, have you read Bianca's text? that she just sent you recently? Oh, he has. Has it shown red yet? Are you planning to reply to Bianca? That's where I saw the no. God damn him. All right, I'm going to pull some cards. Are you going to reply to Bianca's text? It doesn't show red. See, I knew it. It said yes, and I'm like, I don't see that. I don't see that's why I said, does it say red? It doesn't say red. Does his normally show if you read it? Does it normally show if you read it? And I don't know. I've had an iPhone for years and years, but I do not know the answer to this. Is he able to just choose you only? Wait, you sent him? No, only on Instagram. What? Oh, okay. So did you send it on Instagram or text? Oh, there you go. Oh, hi, Marissa. I sent it through text. You can still read the text. Okay, well, I think it's weird because the phone I have now, my best friend Shell sends me responses and it says red. And I'm like, what? She has an Android. She has an Android and it shows me when she reads it. And I thought that it didn't happen that way. Okay, let's just see. What are your plans? What are you going to do? Are you going to hang out with Bianca tomorrow? Are you thinking about hanging out with her still? Are you going to reply to her text? So basically, you don't know if he has seen it. She won't know he did unless they had the same phone or carrier I get sent on sub. Okay. See, he's in the King of Wands. He is sitting on his ego right now. He is feeling high and mighty. He knows what the plans are. He knows. So he's sitting here knowing that he's getting pleasure, Bianca, with you knowing that you guys have a pending date to meet tomorrow. Hi, Jen. Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you. I don't have the newest, but I got a newer one, and I can see Shell's. Okay, but I'm not gonna look at the chat. So he's sitting on that throne. When you're in your ego, the King of Wands doesn't always have to be egotistical, but he is sitting in this. He feels that he now is in charge of tomorrow. Okay? He thinks he's yeah, he likes the energy. He likes thinking that Bianca is wondering and waiting for his text. It's not cool. Like, yeah. See? And with the Magician, okay, your time just ran out. I'm going to pull a couple more cards real quick. With the Magician, it's like he knows that it's up to him. He's not allowing it to be up to you. He's like, and it keeps showing like chasing or like a little dog, like you shut the door and the little dog is trying to get in the door and you can hear him scratching and he's taking pleasure in it. He's taking pleasure in it, Bianca. If you don't get a response from him, because look what it said. It said he is still contemplating hanging out because he feels that it's in he's running the show. It's his decision at this point. because you done pissed him off when you didn't mean to, right? He passively aggressively, that text, Coolio. Ugh, I'm gonna vomit. And then you sit there and send 3 different texts saying like, "No, I was just joking around, babe. Don't like basically don't get mad. That's not how I meant it." You were trying to come from a place of like, I wasn't trying to make you upset or think something but it wasn't your bad. It wasn't your bad. You didn't say anything wrong, Bianca. The only thing you did wrong was send 3 texts because it looks needy. It looks like, oh no, I got you mad. It's like, you should have been like, that is not something to get mad about. And he's being passive aggressive, saying, oh, you have a work husband, Coolio. And then you write 3 texts back and then nothing. You haven't heard from him since. So now I told you, get into that mind frame of just send him a text saying, hi, are we still hanging out tomorrow? Question mark. Otherwise, I'm going to be making plans. I don't think that you said that ending part, but you could tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe you just said, hi, are we still on for tomorrow? I don't know what you said, but it looks to me, so the time is up, so I have to move on, but I'm going to ask these questions again. Right, so do not feel bad. You didn't do anything wrong. He's the one acting immature. This dude is in his late 20s. Like, come on. You're not his girlfriend. You've never even met. Why is he going to get mad? Why would he get mad? Okay, so he is contemplating because he feels he got you to a place where you're like wanting it that much more because he stopped texting yesterday. Yep, he's gaslighting you. That's true. Right. He hasn't even met or locked you down yet. Exactly. That's all we're trying to say. Okay, so I'm going to ask really quick again. Have you read the message that Bianca recently sent you within the hour? He has read it. Are you planning to reply to Bianca's text? Now watch this, because I know the answer and I don't even have to move it. He's not planning on it. He wants you to go to bed wondering, what kind of guy is that, Bianca? I know I finally got to like him again, but then he does this shit. And it's like, ugh. But you know what? If you don't hang out tomorrow, it's because Spirit is intervening and is making you not meet him. I am telling you that. If for some reason he wants you to think about this and have a hard time going to bed, what kind of person is that? Like, he doesn't want to respond like, oh yeah, I was really busy, I'm so sorry. But yeah, we're still on for tomorrow. So you gotta let me know if he texts you tonight. Otherwise, if he does what I think he's gonna do, he's gonna let you wonder the whole night. He's gonna wait until whatever time tomorrow, like early afternoon, and then he's gonna be like, he's gonna say something passive aggressive again that's gonna be like, good for you. He's gonna say something passive aggressive again, saying like, so we on today or not? Or he's gonna say something to you like, or it's gonna be egotistical. That's gonna be like, so you coming over or what? We hanging out or what? That's not how you want a guy to talk to you. That's why I ask you, please send me the screenshots so I can see how he talks to you. But you don't have to because that's your private life. You know what I mean? But like, yes, don't put an alarm clock to wake you up. Like, sleep, get your beauty sleep because if he doesn't text you tonight, it's a lot of manipulation and I don't like it. Okay, Tara, I'm going straight to you. Thank you, Bianca. We're all just looking out for you. We love you. Yes, you give the same energy. Exactly. If he wants to drop the conversation when you guys have plans a day and a half later, then guess what? Well, I never heard from you, so actually, I'm going out with my work husband today. That's what I would do, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't, but that's what I would do. Actually, I have plans with my work husband today because I never heard from you because you're so insecure. But okay. All right, you ready, Tara? Yes, Bianca is too loving. She's so loving. She's so giving. Exactly. She's so loving. She's so giving. And she doesn't need this from a guy that she hasn't even met yet. And I'm telling you, a guy that calls you baby before meeting, before trying to court you, he calls everybody baby. Oh, I just got the chills. It's like I I want to tell you everything that your heart desires and what your heart needs to hear, but I also can't do that to you. I have to give you, because when you're in the bubble, you don't see outside of the bubble. I know, I get so heated because it's you. Because it's you. It's because I care. Okay, Tara, yours we're gonna do. Let me read your text again on the question. Your text, Tara, is making me laugh. Okay, are you ready? You have a guy like that, but I call his bluff so bad. That's all I want. I want Bianca to like just be able to call him out and be like, if he really likes me, he'll understand. She has a lot of confidence. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That is true. All right. I'm not saying give up on the guy. I'm just saying he needs to work on communication and being passive aggressive. Okay, so I'm going to read your question. So Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides, please come into this question. It's actually for Tara and Ben. Okay, Benjamin has his few tests. Is that what you're saying? Yes, Rob, you're right. Like, I would call Rob my work husband. Okay, does that mean that I like Rob like that? No. Or vice versa? No. And I could say that to a guy that I am speaking to for 5 weeks. He shouldn't get mad at that. Does that make sense? I'll take that as high praise. Exactly. Rob's my work husband. Usually, a work husband is not somebody that you have to like worry about taking from you, you know? Like, we're just close. We're super close. Thank you. That's my point. All right, Tara. Benjamin has his. I can't really understand your text. Okay. Has his a few tests. Has a few tests for the new job possibility coming this weekend. How do you see him doing? Okay. So the test is going to be a few tests is going to be okay, this weekend coming 2 tests, a physical one, and one on paper. A physical one? Like, what does that mean? All right, let's start looking into the spirit. How's he going to do on the few tests? She said he has a physical one and one on paper. How is he going to do? This is for a new job possibility. Do you know what that means, Bianca? Having to deal with movement? All right, let me set the clock. All right, here we go. Spirit, how do you see? I'm going to try to get psychic visions on this one. All right, how do you see Benjamin doing on his tests that he has to do for a potential job? How do you see the test going? That is crazy. Did you already tell me that? Because I was thinking that's the only thing I could think of that you would need to do a physical test. So in my head, I'm like, did you already tell me that? Maybe you already told me that. Because I worked for the chief of police in Chula Vista, and that's what they had to do. They had to do the wall climbing, body dragging, running, seeing if they can be physically fit before they hire you. I think this is I think anybody who tries to be a police officer is a great job, because they train you. Like, you don't need anything really to get in. It's like, if they like you and you can pass. Now, I do know that they ask a specific question, but I don't know if it matters anymore since it's illegal. You'll know what I mean by that. Because we have family on my kid's side, and they had to say if they ever did the ganja. That's the word I'll use. Maybe nobody will know what I'm talking about, but it's illegal. So, okay, things look good. Let me keep pulling a few more cards. Because you have a psychological test on top of them. Because I used to have them come in and check in. He's been working hard and could do it already. No way. The wall climbing, that seems so hard. That's amazing. Yeah, everything looks good. Let me just pull a few more cards. They are saying that you're gonna get justice. Spirit is saying the best thing you could have ever done. Okay, good. But on the psychological test and his background test and all of those things, right? Because I had to go through all of that to even be a secretary. They are saying that, like, you getting out of is Benjamin watching? Remember the conversation we had where you were like, I just saw you were so defeated, and you were so defeated, and you were like, I could run this place. Like, I see you as being so intellectual and so kind spirited and so giving 110% into everything that you do. And when I saw you and you told me what was going on in your company, and it just looked like you were so defeated. And so it makes me happy that you're getting out of that. I I I did definitely, like, when I first saw you and didn't know anything about you other than being with Tara, I thought, like, this guy's a genius. He's an IT specialist. Like, that's what the energy I got. But they're telling me that sticking you in a cubicle or sticking you in a warehouse or sticking you somewhere is not going to be what sets your heart on fire. You need to go after something completely different, and this is what it would be. So first I want to show you this. I'm going to show you the last cards first. The Ace of Wands, when we're not talking about sex, is a new beginning, a brand new passionate start. So your passion can be that for 6 months you've been sorry. Oh my god, it's middle school. That's cool. So for the last 6 months you've really been thinking about, taking this new opportunity with the hangman, not wasting any more time. It shows the star as this is the direction that you need to take, that the justice, that it will balance out. You will make more money, you will be happier, you will be the nice cop around here. We need a nice alcohol cop, all right? um and it does show like you taking action to follow. I don't know if this was a dream of yours or if this was. Yes, he is. And that's why I say he softened you. So the Two of Cups, I see that this is good. This has two meanings. This is good for your home life, your marriage, and this is also good for, okay, the Emperor is taking the action to do these things, but it's also that you are going to be the head of the household. You're going to raise your income. So it's going to be better for your soulmate connection, your marriage. But it's also going to be a soulmate job. Like, does that make sense? Like, it's the perfect job for you. Even though, like, I don't know if you thought, like, oh, in the past, like, I don't think I would be able to do it, but then you pursued it, and now you're, what she said, running at the middle school today and was climbing walls all over. It's like it, and that's the full card, being carefree and free spirited and like doing things like that. It's really cute. So time is up, but I do want to read a couple more cards. It does say you will pass. It does say you will be celebrating. And then the best card of all is that there will be an offer. You will make it to whatever the next round is. And then when you make it to the next round and you tell me what you have to do, then we can see from there if it's going to progress. But these are all really great cards. Um, and I love that this was the last one because the Ace of Pentacles is an offer. Pentacles represent money, time, and effort. And that is something that's going to happen soon because you have two aces. And I see aces as a 1 month um, time frame. I feel like he will do this until retiring, moving around the business. Well, yeah, and I won't have to be scared if my neighbor is a cop anymore, right? So it looks good. Um, you have all the components to do it, and you have the attitude, you have the will, and you have the motivation. And I don't feel like you've had this free spirit in you for so long because the job you were in or are in has completely just crushed your, it's taken so much out of you, so much of your energy, and you come home and you're not as happy as you could be. So chasing your dreams is what they're saying. Yes. So overall, yes, I see it working great. And if I didn't, I'd have to tell you, but I do. Okay, it's Marissa's turn now. Thank you. He has an application for the sheriff and PD, so makes sense. I see offers. Yes. So let's see. Santee Sheriff? Or is it Elka? Like, I don't even know. Oh, we shouldn't be talking about our cities. Never mind. Just say we live in California. You could send me a text about that. Okay, Marissa, are you here? It is finally your turn. Okay, I'm gonna take like a 3-minute break. I'll be right back. Tara, do you want me to meet you outside right now real quick? Or after I'm all done? Take advantage of him being willing to do it all. Right. That's what it felt like. Pressure. So much pressure on him without the like giving him a raise, a significant raise, and like putting everything on his shoulders because he's got all the answers and everybody else kind of skates along. Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to take a 3-minute break and then I'm doing Marissa's and then I am done for the night. Okay, 1.5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, guys. Oh, yeah, I'll get the soup. Thank you. And then that, the $10 after I'm done. What is that graphic? What graphic? Oh, don't you remember at my old place? It's the lovers. Can you tell now? It's the lovers card, but in French and with skeletons. Remember, I have the big Leo one, but I'm into dark colors now, so I have the Leo one, but I'm not using it. Okay, Marissa, we're going to do this. Bam, 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 bam. Thank you, ma'am, because I need to be off within 1 hour. So these are 10-minute readings, 5 different questions. You're welcome, Bianca. Please let me know if he responds to you. Let me know, and I'll try to navigate him to do so. But I don't know what I can't get it completely in the picture like I want to. I want my background to look nice, and I've done everything I could possibly do in this room. I don't know. Okay, so we're starting. This is going to be the last chapter, I'm going to call it. This is Marissa for 3 questions, her mom for 2 questions. They're going to be 10 minutes each. We're going to go one by one until we're done, which would be 50 minutes. Love you too, Bianca. All right, let me get on Marissa's. Okay, Marissa, you're here, my love. Just say yes. I'm going to put just a little bit more on me so that you can, I can do so. Okay. Marissa, are you here? I've already been on for 2 hours, so I'll be on for 3 total. It wipes me out, man. Man, it's not even. Okay, did you hear what I said, Marissa? That we're going to try to do this. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Oh, I just said that I need to be off within an hour. So I'm gonna do question by question by question by question by question. All 5, 10 minutes at a time. And so I'm probably not going to be reading the chat, but people are going to be in the chat. If you want to write something, if you guys want to talk to each other, do so. I want to get you the best answers. So I was very skittish the whole night. And right now, and I'm locked in watching. Okay, you're so sweet. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Tara. Okay, we're gonna start with your first question, Marissa. So Jeremiah and Samantha, thank you for everybody else's readings tonight. I appreciate it. We're gonna end with 3 questions for Marissa and 2 from for her mom. First will be for Marissa. The first question is going to be, what is Greg's current feelings and energy towards me at the moment? Have I even crossed his mind? Yeah, girl. Have I even crossed his mind? Let me start the time. 10 minutes. All right, here we go. Okay, let's bring Greg in. So, Greg, this is just about you and Marissa. I'm going to do my best to use my psychic gifts to get visions, to get feelings, to get inside your head. And usually you're very good at being very open with your and very, very vulnerable with your energy. So please come in. I know it's been quite a bit. It's been a while, a couple weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks. It's been a while. So I want this to be just about you and your energy towards Marissa and Marissa only, okay? I don't want you to bring up anybody else, anything else. Oh my God. You know how? Okay. I'm going to say it. Okay. If I could turn back time. Okay. I have the worst freaking voice ever. But remember back in the day when Spirit always gave me songs for people? They're bringing it back. Okay. They're bringing it back. So he's giving you this song, not Spirit. Because Jeremiah is saying, I didn't say that. That's Greg. Okay. If I could turn back time. Okay, that's all I can remember because my memory sucks. So you need to maybe after this go listen to the lyric version. And because I do feel like he's saying like, if I could turn back time and I can go back to the time where I was with Marissa, my life would be a lot different right now. So he is encouraging me that he is only going to speak about you. So let's start pulling some cards. But remember when Spirit, every person they gave a song to. And then when I got back, like since I've lived here, they really haven't done it until very recently. And now they're doing it either through the person you're asking or then Jeremiah himself. And we can't leave out Samantha. All right, so what cards are coming out? If I can my way. I'm actually gonna go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go and listen to that afterwards. Okay, so I did get a small. This week I've been very off kilter for about 2 weeks now, and I don't know why. I really think I need just more human interaction, but I got just a very small download for you about him, which was something to do with when he okay, and I questioned him on it. So I'm glad I remembered this. Because I had said I'm turning off my portal, which I normally do not do. My psychic portal, right? I usually leave it open so I can get messages to come through. I had said I don't want my portal open. There's something going on with me. I don't know what it is. Even though I was doing readings and being very, very psychically in tune and on point, on my off time, I said, don't open the portal. But anyways, he said to me, he showed me the last text he wrote you when you texted him for that week and he wrote whatever and then it was the ... right? He goes, well, the dot, 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 these are the cards that are in front of me. Okay, I'm going to explain. So the King of Cups, the Strength card. So that means when you came in and he didn't know for sure it was you, but he thought it was you, um, he reacted with emotion. But when he sent the dot, 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 he thought that you were done with him. You were done talking. The swords represent communication. And I told him, look at this. I told him, yeah, he did guess it pretty well. I told him, me being the high priestess, the psychic in this situation, I said, she didn't end it. She reached out to you and she friend requested you on whatever it's called. I forget. And you haven't done anything with it. So I remember being like, okay, that download came through that he's telling me, like, I thought, like, oh, we were just getting started talking to, and then she doesn't respond. I guess that's all she had to say. That's what he said. He goes, I guess that's all she had to say. And then she was on her way, Six of Swords, walking away. And I said, no. I said, no. She asked you to be friends on Snap. You had to have seen that. He said something, I don't know what it is, but he said something about Snap being linked. Now, I know nothing about Snap, so I don't know if this is true. He said something about if he was on Snap and he even had like 5 minutes time to or to say yes to the friend request and then tell you, hey, I can't talk on here. He's saying it has something to do with like whoever friend requests him and he accepts it, that somehow their phones are together and they get each other's notifications. I don't know if that's true, but that's what he said. It's not linked. I don't know what he means by that then. But he said that it, okay, then I don't know what he means by that because I know nothing about Snap. So if you're saying Snap's not like that, I get that, but there's something that he feared that she would find out. Okay, but I'm gonna get the feelings he has for you. We won't waste time on that. I understand that's not the way it works, but that's what he was trying to say to me. Like basically, he just said something about it would be in his best interest not to do it that way. Something is leaked. Maybe it's not Snap, I don't know, but something is leaked because she is so right. You don't see him allowing that, but she is so insecure that has to give her his location, has to give her his passwords, has to. Even though he doesn't want to and he's not like that, this woman being engaged to him, that is her fears coming in, and so he's had to do. Yeah, exactly. He's had to do it. Is like I'm serious, but I told him not to bring anybody else up. But God, I feel like he's answering the second question instead. If you could be a fly on the wall, like this feels like the first question. So, or the second question. I'm going to keep going, and this is going to be the second question. What's going on with them? Because he is talking about how, he wishes he was in contact with you and that things are not getting better with the person he's engaged to. And I told him not to bring that up. So I'm making this the second question. And after this question, we'll get the real raw feelings, okay? I think it just needed to be said. The Nine of Swords is the worst energy, man. Like, It's the anxiety, the depression, the him having to deal with working full time and then having to, he's calling it, take care of her mental full time. And it's getting so overwhelming and it's making it hard to love her in a romantic way. It's making him want to help her in a human to human way and to be there for her to try to get her, and I've said this before but he's bringing it up. He just wrote out the words doctor to me. I need her to get with a doctor, a psychiatrist. She needs to be on meds. She needs help and I want to be there to help her. But by doing this, it is showing him full throttle that he is losing the romantic feelings for her along the way because she's so needy and she's so insecure and it's just so overwhelming to him and that's why he's so bummed out with the prior cards about you, thinking that you just came in. And in his mind, he's thinking, because he's not bringing up Snap except for like, oh God, that would put her over the edge if she was to see that. And she has all of my passwords, she has all of this, all of that, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? So he's sitting here trying to like realize, uh-oh, like this is not what I want my life to be like. And on the other hand, like when he does have free time at work, let's say, or while he's trying to sleep or something, he's thinking about like, oh my God, Marissa came back in and then she kind of floated away. Like she came in, she made an impression on me, and then he's like, I guess that's all she had to say. And so that's not true. And that's why I told him the other day when he did come in, I said, no, she sent you a Snap request. Either you didn't see it somehow, which I don't think, or you're so scared to even accept it just to tell her I can't talk on here that you're hoping that she reaches out to you again. Okay, so we're going to go into the first question. Okay, Greg, first question. What are your energy and feelings? So obviously the answer to, has he been thinking about you? Have you even crossed his mind? The answer is yes, right? So let's ask him again, because that pretty much was the fly on the wall of what is going down in, and he goes, I have to protect my own mental health, right? Like if I can't get too deep into this, I you're right, like he's got to run. He really does. He's got to run. He's got to kind of say to her mom, like, here she is. I tried. I can't do this forever. She's your daughter. Get her some help. And then he needs to cut it. Oh my God, I've never seen that emoji in my life. First, I am shuffling, so you know. First you show me the heart emoji, and now you show me the runner. I can't believe that. Okay, so now he is answering your question. Here we go. Oh, I have the chills. All right. Oh my God. He wants you to contact him so bad, Marissa. You did it once. Can't you do it again? Can you do it again? Is the question. He is hoping and praying and oh my God. And then he goes, and that would just be the sign that I need to know I can walk away from that. Does that make sense? Let me show you the cards. the lovers, the connection he has with you. To the Two of Cups, girl. How does he feel about you? If I only got 2 cards, these are the 2 cards I would want. The lovers, that connection that you guys had has never been lost. It's been, what is the word? There's been space, but when you came in, it was like it was almost like picking back up right where you left it, kind of thing. In his heart, he feels that you are one of his soulmates. He wants to move forward with this. You're the only thing right now that's going on in his mind that is making him happy with the 10 of Cups. But the Magician makes me feel like he keeps planning to reach out to you, because it's showing like every time he starts to think he can do it, he says, let me give my relationship a little bit more time. But in the end, he wants a reconciliation. He wants to see you in person, girl. You are representing the Queen of Pentacles. So now let me state this. I am bipolar, if anybody didn't know. So when I'm like this, like when I'm like high, like mania, and then I'm like very low energy, I'm not saying she's that, but I'm saying that he looks at you as somebody who's very stable, even kill. Does that make sense? Very even kill. And right now that's something he is wanting so badly in his life. Just some stability. Somebody with who is secure in themselves. Somebody who doesn't need a man to be happy, who goes after their goals in life. And that's what you are to him. And he feels that when he thinks about you, he thinks about the things that you guys did together, the places you guys went together, the conversations you guys had together, the plans you had for the future. And this is what he's thinking about. That with the last card, the 8 of Cups, this is what makes him no, he won't know unless you guys get back in contact. Basically, he's saying, all I would need to be convinced that I should leave who I'm with is by Marissa coming back in. And I know that's putting a lot on you. It's not really fair to put that all on you. On vacation this weekend, I was picturing like traveling with him. Yes, and that's why I say that he's thinking of and what the future could be like what it would look like. Going to concerts, traveling, road tripping, all the things I know you like to do. See, and isn't that sad though? Isn't it sad when you're like in love with somebody and all you see around you are couples? It kind of sucks. Unless you're secure at that point, right? So I know you're secure, so I know it wouldn't make you like cry. But I bet you could imagine like, oh, I could imagine him like being right next to me and us just being free spirited and having fun and singing the songs and not caring what anybody thinks of us, and nobody's eyes are on us. Our eyes are just on each other. So I mean, wow. That was a beautiful answer. Thank you, Greg. I liked it. Okay, Mama. Let's see. Okay. We have 3 more minutes. I confessed to Chris's bestie about Greg last night, and I was drunk. Yes, send me your next question. Okay, is there anything else you have to add? We have 2 minutes and some change left. Greg, is there anything else? I mean, that was an amazing question or an amazing answer. I don't know what more he could possibly say. Let's see if there's anything else you would like to say. Woo! Well, he's bringing up the death card Scorpio, so that is you. Oh my God. Do you really have to add that, Greg? He's like, if I'm going to have 2 minutes, if I only have 2 minutes and some change, I'm going to make it worth it. Let her know that, like, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? I don't want to say it in front of your mama. You get what I'm saying? Yes, you get what I'm saying. Okay. He goes, we could talk about other things, but okay, good. Yeah, he's talking about sex, of course. And he's like making a joke out of, well, if I've only got another 2.5 minutes, I'm gonna make it worthy. I'm gonna make it worth it. Holy shit. And it's the magician again, which is that's exactly what the magician would do because the magician has all four. That's funny. He like, and he literally is making me feel like he's blushing, like my cheeks are hot. That's not me. That's him. So like his cheeks are hot. He wanted to say something that would make you laugh because the first question was so serious. And then this one, he wanted to add that in, like, oh yeah, I know what I would do if I only had 2 minutes and a half. Bend over. That's all I'm saying. All right. Next question. Oh, Tara's in the back. Sorry, sex gets brought up a lot online. That's why I have to put it's not for 18 or it's only for 18 and older, no kids. Okay, let me read your third question. Damn, it's long. Okay. Who's Wesley? Who the hell is Wesley? Okay, so some guy you're talking to named Wesley. Just wanting to be friends, or is all his flirting trying to lead to something more? Backstory: I recently accepted this guy on Facebook who is from around my hometown area, and it's from a town that my high school sweetheart went to school with. Oh, he recently hopped into my DMs and asked me for my number and Snap. No way. Good for you. See, this is how you do it. You might have your feelings all in Greg, but because Greg is taken right this minute, at least you're looking at your options and talking to other people. That's the way to do it. All right. When I told my best friend, who is also from the same hometown as them, if she knew of him and how he was, she just said, "Ew, girl, he's weird. I wouldn't go there. He tried talking to me and taking me food, and I just can't." Oh my God. But he's not bad looking whatsoever. We also don't have the same taste in guys. He's a sandy blonde hair, white guy, blue eyes, and she likes thugged out Hispanics. I'm somewhere in the middle. That's funny. Okay, so is Wesley just wanting to be friends, or is all of his flirting leading to something more? All right, starting the clock. Wesley, please come in. Do you always talk to guys who do not live in at least like a 10-minute, 15-minute radius of you? I know it's Wesley, but I do not. I know it's Wesley. It's hard for me to say, Marissa. You know my issues. That's why I'm saying Wesley, because it's not easy to say S's. She was kind of got pissed off that he was snapping me this weekend. Oh, you're right, Tara. She could be jealous. Yeah, let's not take what she says. Let's just go straight to what he feels. What are your intentions by being overly flirtatious with Marissa? Is this just friendly, flirty behavior, or do you want it to go further? When we were in Nashville, she noticed he snapped me and was like, "Ew, girl, your man is texting you." Ah, well, her experience can be completely different than yours. But if she knew him in person, which is what it seems like, I would listen. Like if Tara was to tell me, "Oh no, dude, I know that guy. Do not fuck with that guy. He tried to fuck with me and he was weird." If I trust my friend, I'm gonna believe her. So this really takes your friendship into account. Is she because I would listen to Tara. Let's just say that because of our experience in the past with the same person, I would trust her. So she could just being spiteful, she could just being jealous. Let's see. See what comes out. Go with your feelings because your experience could be way better. Yeah. How's no one snapping her? The way she came off, the way I told her about him. Okay, but we don't want to bring her into it. Let's stop talking about her because we're not going to get your answer because the 6 of Cups is coming out, which is like she considers herself to have been some sort of an ex to him, not an ex-girlfriend, but somebody who, yeah, had her own experience with him. And they're telling me that even though she's spitting a bunch of like telling you like a lot of like he's weird, yucky, icky, and then having like jealousy vibes, they're saying that you need to spend time in person with this person before you'll even know if you would like him. But as far as he enjoys speaking to you, he enjoys texting with you, he enjoys snapping with you, there's some sort of emotional connection there. Let's see if there's anything romantic though. Okay, but see, they're also saying that does he know that you and this girl are friends? Exactly. Thank you, Tara. Me too. He wants to take me out when he comes down for Thanksgiving week. Okay, so that's an actual, like, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take you on a date. So they're saying that ignore your friends. Yeah, ignore your friends' advice right now, and spend time with him. There is an emotional connection. It does show that he went through some kind of a breakup and is DMing different women looking for his options. So, do I think he's like serious? No. Um, can that change? Sure. If you want you guys to meet in person, then you either figure out like, oh, we have a spark, we have chemistry, or we don't. Okay. But he is into you enough to want to see you. Does that make sense? But I don't know about his past. It doesn't, I don't know if it's his recent past, his old past, but it shows that he is definitely DMing all kinds of chicks, which I get because I tell him, like, oh, you tell me and the rest of the girls in your DMs. Yep. No, it is like that. It is like that. But it is showing that he is gonna try to pursue you. He does want, like, he's not gonna ask you to hang out. He's gonna ask you on a date. The verbiage has to be right. This is what I tell Bianca. This guy keeps asking you to hang out. Where's that gonna go? If he asks you, can I take you on a date? Can I take you out to dinner? Yes, that is the Knight of Cups. That is somebody who wants to pursue you in a romantic way. So, sure, is he looking at other girls? You're looking at other guys. Who cares, right? It doesn't matter until you guys meet. And then if you guys have that chemistry and spark, it will he will not DM the other girls. Does that make sense? Once he finds a girl he likes, I do feel he zones in on that one person and that he is capable of being in a relationship and liking one person. I do feel that from him. But when he doesn't have that one person, he's looking everywhere. Just like every guy and girl online. I mean, no different. But it does show, even though he lives far from you and it's a challenge in a good way and a bad way. It's a challenge because he can't just hit you up and be like, hey, can I swing by, pick you up for dinner this Friday or on your day off, blah, blah, blah. It is a challenge because it's going to take work. But the offer is standing. He does want to take you out. And with the star, that does show that he thinks there's some type of potential there. You should say, hey, I've been talking to so and so, just as friends. Say something like that, and just be like, we are supposed to go out to dinner when he comes into town. What's the gist? Yeah, exactly. Like, tell me what I need to know about him. Exactly. So yeah, I mean, at the very end of the day, you are in control because what you are looking for at the end of the day is love, romance, commitment, and a relationship. And until you get the man of your dreams, you're just going to be dating, you're going to be walking away from them, and you're going to be breaking a lot of hearts. Husband, love, and baby. That's it. And that's what it shows. And until you get that, if a guy does not bring that to you, that potential to you, you're on to the next, and you are Little Miss Heartbreaker. I love it. Okay, 5 seconds. Perfect. Okay, what are your mom's questions? Woo! Okay, I'll be back in like 3 minutes. It's so hot in here. I can't wait to turn on my fan. What is Angie up to since sending those texts to my mom? Okay, give me a minute. I need to go to the bathroom and do a couple of things. I need to get a drink. So tell your mom to be on standby. Give me about 5 minutes. My drink is all gone. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you too. Always. And I'm like your big sis, and I'm always looking out for you. And it can seem like I'm coming for you. It can seem like I don't want what you want for you, but that's not it. I just want the very, very best for you. said Rob is my work husband. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Oh my goodness. It's just a lot. You think 3 hours is nothing, but like, it's like working an 8 hour day, I tell you. Okay. Hi, Evie. Okay, we're going to start with your first question. Let me just say that video is crazy. That's her, right? She's in the yellow shirt. What is Angie up to since sending those messages to my mom? Okay, let me start the clock in a second. He's standing there. She's putting it on there, and then they're like, what? Like, I saw him on his phone. Like, okay, Bianca, you get some sleep. You get to sleep in tomorrow. Sleep like a queen. If you wake up and you happen to have a text from him, great. But if the text does not say, what's the plan for today? Are we still hanging out? Like something sweet, I say ignore his ass. But then at the same time, I want you guys to meet so that you could figure out what this dude is all about. And then part of me is telling me, is it spirit that keeps intervening because they don't want you to meet him? It's just overwhelming to me right now. Okay, I need to do the last two questions. For my own mental health, I'm going to just focus on these questions. These are for Evie, Marissa's mommy. Okay, so the first question is, what has Angie been up to since sending those texts to me. Okay. Set the time. Let's go. All right. Bring Angie and Jeremiah and Samantha. Please come into this 2-question reading for Evie. Evelyn is how Angie refers to her. What has Angie been up to since she sent those texts? So Angie was the one that started the texting, correct? Good. Going Mimi's, yes. All right. The whole thing was like back and forth, like, I don't have a problem. Do you? That's how it sounded. It sounded like we were in 5th grade and the popular people or the popular girl is the mean girl, no, and is talking down to the nice girl. Yeah, like in Mean Girls. This text, I'm texting you because I don't know if y'all have a problem or you think that like I did something to you, but like if I did, what was it? It was just ridiculous. It was ridiculous because there was no answers on either side, and I understand. But the thing that really got me mad, but I loved what Evie said, was that she said, I don't know about you and your daughter. Yes. And then Evie said, don't bring my daughter into this. And I was like, yeah, yes. Because what? Like, even on the Housewives, you guys probably don't watch Housewives. They always say marriages and children, no matter the age, we don't talk about. We talk about us and the problems between us, but we don't bring our children, no matter the age, or husbands or spouses. Right? Marissa, I'd be like, wow, what? All right, so what has Angie been up to? Ew, they just said her old ways. Ew, I just got the freaking shivers. She's been up to her old ways. The first card that came out is a hermit. So she's been alone. Yes. So she noticed that you blocked her. I noticed that. Look at the next card. Okay. You can chat, but I'm probably not going to read the chat, Marissa. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles, because you're going to get more information from me if I don't look at the chat. Okay. So the Hermit, she was feeling like left out. She was feeling alone. And then when you say that you blocked her, with the 4 of Pentacles, that's like, ooh, that's what riled her up. You know what I mean? Like, it riled her up. First of all, on Facebook, we all have like 500 friends, 300 friends, 100 friends, whatever. How, like, she had to have gone looking to look at your profile to know that she was blocked. You don't just get a notification that says you're blocked. So she went looking for it. She didn't like the answer. So that's why she sent the text. Okay. So she still wants to be friends. She just doesn't want it to be her fault why you're not friends. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Oh, she searched us up and then went on someone else's Facebook and noticed, got it. And your mom even said, like, no, we're making a new one. Like, she tried to, like, calm it down. But yeah, she's just instigating and she's still causing conflict. She's still instigating things. She wants to get under your skin. At the same time, she wants to make up with you. She cannot let this go. The 4 of Pentacles is all about holding on to something so tightly and knowing that even if it's not good for you, even if the other person does not want anything to do with you, that this person will not lift the hold that she has on you, and I don't know why in particularly it's mostly all about you and not about every woman on the street, you know? Yeah, I read that, yes. So you just want to know what's been going on with Angie. I mean, she's still up to old ways, like they said. Don't don't second guess her manipulation tactics. Don't second guess that she's gonna become this nicer person. Don't second guess that she's gonna stop watching you guys. Like she has not let this go. Um, she wants revenge. She wants revenge because she feels like your mom abandoned her. She feels like she was so loving and caring and neighborly to your family, and that all you guys did was shun her and abandon her and left her feeling neglected. Um, and she's severely burdened by the fact that she's not liked. She wants to be viewed as something she's not. She wants to be viewed as stable, and she's not. She cannot get this out of her head. She thinks about you guys 24/7. She's constantly trying to think of new ideas. So a new idea would have been, let's let's let them watch us slowly put up a camera that is facing their house. Let's do this. And she's showing that okay, misery loves company, right? Her husband can't stand her. She can't stand him. But when they're gossiping and they're talking shit about other people and they're not fighting with each other, they get along. Does that make sense? See you next Tuesday. She is. This woman is crazy. So the reason why you see the husband out there making sure she's not going to fall from which he probably would be okay with, falling off the ladder, you see him looking like the nice husband, right? But it's because, yeah, but it's because they only get along when they're talking crap about others. So she thought, ooh, like this is a really good idea. Let's put up a camera and let's let them come to us and be like, why would you do that? She wants she wants to fuel a conversation, whether it's an argument, a fight. What she can't stand is silence. What she can't stand is your mom or Evie, you saying to her, like, hey, we're still friends, we're still civil, let's act like it. That was not what she wanted to hear. She wanted you to get angry. She wanted you to be like, yeah, F you, I don't want nothing to do with you. And since she didn't get it, she she went to that next level of wanting you guys to see her putting the camera up there, right? One good thing Spirit is saying is that at least if they have numerous cameras around their house, if they ever try to do something physical, the cops, who cares about who she's related to, honestly. I watch too much Dateline. They do not care who her dad is. They're not going to. They're going to look at the footage. And the footage will show them being the aggressors. So that's one good thing Spirit says is coming out of them putting these extra cameras up. All right. It's going to be, that was the end. We have 10 seconds left. So I'm going to go to your next question. Oh, my mom wanted to ask, act like that, but she calmed down. I see. She did. Yeah, I could tell in the text that your mom was trying to just like keep it from boiling, you know? She really shouldn't have fucked with us by going to someone to do us harm. That is right. That is true. Okay, this is the last question of the night, guys. This second here, Evie, your second question is she gonna leave us alone or still try to pursue a friendship? She recently added the other camera to her house that we talked about. Okay, so is she gonna leave you alone or pursue a friendship? Let's see. Okay. Angie, are you still wanting to pursue a friendship with Evelyn and her family? So that's a yes. Let's see the other question, and then I'll pull cards. Are you going to leave Evelyn and her family alone? Look how fast they answered, or she answered. No way, honey. All right, let's pull cards. Okay, so what are your intentions then? So your intentions are not to leave them alone, even though in the text you went back and forth saying, yeah, let's just be civil, let's leave it at that. Tell me if I did something. If I didn't, then why are you acting that way? Blah, blah, blah. There was no questions. As far as I'm concerned, in those texts back and forth, there really weren't any questions. There were accusations. There were accusations and stuff. As far as like her saying, oh, you guys blocked me on Facebook and this and that, and I invited you places and you didn't go, and then you, Evelyn, wrote back and were civil and said why, is she still going to someone? Yeah. Let me see if she's gone to someone since the last time we checked. I'm going to pull cards and then I'll ask that. But yes, I feel she does. Because they're saying, okay, see the card, so they're answering your answer. The devil, yes, she does. But they are showing me phone, speed dial as a symbol of that. I feel like she sees this person in person, but I also feel that she could call this person. So I feel like she needs to tell her to back off. Yes, she doesn't know who she's fucking with. I know, Marissa. So yes, I mean, is she still going there? Yes, because she can't let it go, right? So she's definitely, yeah. Okay, so this would represent somebody like me, the Hierophant, but her person, I'm not the devil, right? Her person is not a real psychic, but she pretends to be. It is a woman. And I want to ask real quick, Angie, have you gone to your person to ask any questions regarding Evelyn and her family, or just Evelyn, since the last time we asked, which was a couple weeks ago? Yeah, I knew that there's been at least one time, but they're showing me it was a phone call this time. Really? And they said, like, jokingly, like, she's on her speed dial. She's always in her car on the phone. So that to me shows that this person is almost on call or doesn't get enough readings or something, that she's just available all the time. There's shade up on the window. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, and see, what is she talking about? The Seven of Swords, lies, manipulation, betrayal. Um, so she's definitely talking about your mom, but she's bringing up you too, Marissa. Not so much the men, not so much your brother, your dad, or your son, your husband. Not so much, but very much the main two women, which would be you and you, and saying mean things about you guys, that you guys shut her out, that she tried to be nice to you, that all she's ever done was try to be your friend. She's not being honest. And then this person, to make her keep coming back, is telling her what she wants to hear because it makes her get more riled up to where she needs to call her more often. I'm sure she exploded when she noticed we weren't home all weekend. Oh, let's see where that's at. How did you feel when you saw that they were gone all weekend? Angie, how did you feel when you saw or noticed that they were gone all weekend? She definitely noticed it with the Four Cups because the Four Cups is missing someone. So she definitely noticed. Ooh, she was definitely waiting to see when you were going to come home. So the first day you left Sunday morning, Sunday day, Sunday night, she was looking, never saw you. Monday, never saw you. What day is today? Monday. You finally got back today, right? So you went yesterday early morning and you're back today. Oh, okay. I thought I read that. I was like, you only went one night? I swear you said early Sunday morning. Oh, today's Sunday. I'm such an idiot. Today's Sunday. Sorry. Okay, I get it. So you left Thursday night, you were gone until today. Got it. Okay. So she was waiting each night to see what time you would be home. And each time her heart was hurting because she's wondering, where are they? What are they doing? Like, who cares what you're doing? Right, your dad was there, but everybody else was gone. Oh, really? Oh, she noticed it because with the Three of Swords, with the waiting card, the Three of Swords being disappointed with the Eight of Swords, meaning meaning she was trapped. You guys weren't there, so she couldn't do anything to irk you guys, to make you guys upset, to make you guys notice. She was upset that she didn't have that time to affect your lives that she thinks she's doing. But really, and you know what? Her husband hypes her up. Her husband doesn't want her yelling at him, so he hypes this mania, this craziness up. He hypes it up. He's like a little girl or a girlfriend, yeah, who's like, "Oh, you hate her? You hate her? Yeah, I hate her too. Let's do this. Let's get back at her." He's this like, he makes her worse than she is because he feeds into it. Because he's like, if I'm not getting berated and yelled at, her attention is somewhere else, and that's where I want it. He looks pathetic. I'll tell you that. All right. Is there anything else? 45 seconds to go. Yeah. At the end of the day, the answer is she's going to still try to be your friend. The Two of Cups to the Temperance. The Temperance is mending that friendship. Is she going to leave you alone? No. Is she going to act like she's leaving you alone? Yes. In her brain, she's going to be like, well, I'm not texting them. I'm not walking up and talking to them. So in her mind, she thinks like, okay, we left it at that with the text, but she's gonna, in her mind, she's gonna think of a way, like she's saying it right now. It's Christmas season and it's Thanksgiving season. Everybody should be nice to each other. I think I can mend this friendship. And that's the last of it. I just tell my mom. Exactly. That's the best thing you can do with this woman because she is nuts. So schizo, like when I talk about people being crazy, like she is on the top of that list. Very top. She seems very paranoid, very schizophrenic, very crazy. I know. That's what I'm saying. At some point, is there any houses that have not been sold? Let her find a new friend. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go because it's super late and it's late where you guys are. You just got back from your trip. I'm glad you guys had fun. Happy belated birthday, um, Evelyn, Evie, and Marissa. And have a good night. And we'll do readings again soon. But relax, get a good night's sleep, you guys. And I'm glad you guys had a ton of fun. I'm not going to say where you went online, but you know what I mean. Love you. Bye, guys. Did you notice my hair is pink? It's kind of hard to see, but it's pink. It's pink. Thank you. If I had it down, it would look really good. You can't really tell. It's so grainy. Grainy is good because then you can't really see this shit that much. So I'll take a grainy picture. Over the other computer, the one, remember the one that would make me all of a sudden turn into a robot voice? Thank you, Marissa. The one that would turn into a robot voice. Remember, you were like, you're robotic. That piece of shit, that knock on wood, that piece of shit computer, though, lasted me. It lasted me. It did mess up all the time. But when I had no money, it started my business. So I still have it in a box. I need an iPad. Oh. Good night. Oh, Tara. Okay, I'm gonna meet you right now outside. I'm gonna come right now. I'm gonna end the stream right this second and walk out. Okay, good night, Marissa. Good night, Tara, and anybody else who's on here. Good night, Bianca. Good night, Rob. Anybody else? Oh, and the girl that came on earlier, Shamika. I think that was her name. She was so sweet. And anybody else who was on here. Okay, I'm ending it now and I'll see you outside.